Welcome everyone, it's that time of year again. It's time to go back and see what 2019 has been in terms of music. It's not yet quite time for hardcore awards yet, those are coming a bit later. I promise you they're gonna be better than last year. I'm really excited to make those videos, but today I'm going for a very much lazier video. I'm going to react to my Spotify Wrapped 2019. So I'm really excited to see what it shows me and what it shows you about me, most importantly. I feel like I'm gonna be a little embarrassed. Let's start. Let's go. Welcome to the end of the decade. Ready for your 2019 Wrapped. Actually a really good, like, cool thing, because you get to, like, see how you've progressed throughout the year. Because music is everything, right? Let's see where this brings us. Okay. So winter, Architects, Fever 333, Bring Me the Horizon, and Being as an Ocean. So Architects, I can agree with that, because obviously the album Holy Hell just came out in October, November of 2018, and I was just binge listening to that album every single day. So that's 100% I agree with. Fever 333, the reason is because they again released an album, Strength in Numbers, in January. That's why I was listening to them a lot. Same thing with Bring Me the Horizon. They released Ammo, and I've listened to some songs of Ammo, and I kind of liked some songs of Ammo. Sorry Not Sorry. Being as an Ocean is a weird one. I don't remember listening to it as much. Maybe like 2 songs from their previous album, Waiting for the Morning to Come. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I guess Winter is a bit depressive sometimes. Let's move on. Spring. Oh boy. Yes. So Spring, however, again, Architects. I was still, I guess, listening to Holy Hell every single day while she sleeps. Obviously, they released So What at that time, and I was just so blown away by that album. I was listening to them a lot. I Prevail, actually. That is also true. I've listened to I Prevail a lot. I'm really scared to see that Trauma is gonna be like one of my top albums of this year, because I genuinely listened a lot to this album at that time. For whatever reason, I just found that sound very fresh. I don't necessarily vibe with the band at all. My bands are like more Architects, While She Sleeps, August Burns Red type of thing. Definitely not I Prevail, but I did enjoy the album. I did enjoy the album, and I listened to it quite a lot. So Summer. Oh, Summer. So August Burns Red. We don't see Architects anymore. Now it's August Burns Red. The reason, yeah, is it's Constellations remixed. I was really happy to hear the remixed version of Constellations. I love the album Constellations, but the original album sounds kind of just a bit old and outdated by current standards of like mixing and production quality. And I was just really happy to hear that those same old songs with a much cleaner and clearer production quality. And also the reason why I listen to August Burns Red that much in summer is because obviously the Constellation 10-year anniversary tour, which I've been to and I was blown away by it. It was one of the best concert experiences I've ever had in my life. Super energetic. So yeah, that's why August Burns Red was there. Actually, from this point on, I've been listening to I still listen to August Burns Red. I listen to pretty much every single album now. I'm not gonna be surprised if August Burns Red ends up being my most listened band of the year. NF. That's an interesting one, because it's not metal like everything else. That's a rapper, in case you didn't know. NF. Very lyrical. Sounds kind of like Eminem sometimes, but not really. He's just a really good rapper, and I guess he's here because he released a new album during the summer, so I was listening a lot to that at the time. And Bury Tomorrow, Black Flame. I remember really not liking the album when it originally came out, and I guess a year after it came out, it kind of grew on me. The main turnoff for me of this album is the mixing. I think it sounds awful. They need a cleaner production quality, that's for sure. But the music that they write is absolutely awesome. Hence why they are on my summer part of Spotify Rewind. Let's get into fall. Okay. So still August Burns Red, still listening to that good old August Burns Red, still listening to While She Sleeps after, for whatever reason, not listening to them during summer. Proxy by Being as an Ocean is a weird one because I genuinely just dislike the album. I don't like the album. The album is bad. It's straight up bad. Compared to their old work, it's just not good. I guess a couple of songs were good on that album, just like a handful, like 3 songs maybe at best. But it's very characterless piece of music. I didn't enjoy it at all, which I'm surprised they are one of my most listened artists in the fall. Okay, sure. I mean, they're not a bad band. It's just a really, really bland album. But I guess I did kind of listen a lot to some songs. Some of my guilty pleasures, I guess. What are we getting into now? Oh. So Architect is my most listened to artist this year. 48 Hours. And my favorite song is Royal Beggars. Wow. I guess I've listened to, mostly during winter when the album just came out. I've been listening to Architects a lot. Then I just kind of fell off. I don't really listen to them quite as much anymore, just because of the hype of the album kind of faded for now. But yeah, it makes total sense. It makes total sense now that I think about it. What's next? What's next? Top artists. Oh, okay. Okay, so second artist is While She Sleeps. Third artist is August Burns Red, which makes total sense. The top 3, I love the top 3. I love every single band of the top 3. I Prevail on top 4. Ooh, okay. I mean, they're not a bad band. It's okay. I find them a pretty good band. I find the Trauma a pretty good album with a lot of good songs. But Being as an Ocean being my top 5 this year, I disagree. I don't think... I guess they have, but I don't remember listening to them as much. Being as an Ocean. Especially with the Proxy album. Maybe I was just listening to older albums, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Alright, what is this? World Citizen. Oh, so... 24 countries. I've listened to artists from 24 countries. Post Malone, sometimes. 3 Days Grace. Rammstein. Queen. Ooh, Iceland. Calio. I guess. Sure. I have like 1 song by them. Genre fluid. Oh, very genre fluid. Yeah, my top genre is metalcore, obviously. Alternative metal. What would that be? What kind of music would that be? Like something that's too soft to be metalcore, but too heavy to be just rock? And I guess I have rock and modern rock, which I don't know why they are separate things. Rap is obviously because of NF mostly, and maybe Machine Gun Kelly. But yeah, not very genre fluid, as the title suggests. Alright. Oh boy. Is this my top 10? Yep. Okay. Paranoid by I Prevail. It's a good song, but is it the best song? It's the one that I listened to the most this year, certainly, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's a very short song. It's like 2 minutes long. I'll think about that. Guilty Party, 100%. One of the best songs While She Sleeps has ever wrote. Amazing song. Love it from start to finish. Absolutely agree with it. I Prevail again with Rise Above It. Okay, this song is actually pretty tight. Not gonna lie. The rap part, the really heavy chorus part, I really like this song. It's a pretty good song. Bow Down, again, probably the best song they wrote on Trauma. Very heavy, very metalcore, a generic type of metalcore. Glow by Being as an Ocean. Oh, that's a sad one. That's a really, really sad song. I guess I've listened to it quite a lot, to be honest. Yeah. This was one of the Being as an Ocean songs that got them to my top 5 spot on the bands. Royal Beggars by Architects. Did I listen to the most out of Holy Hell? I guess so. I guess I didn't really listen to Doomsday that much. What else is on that album? Hereafter, I don't really listen to Hereafter that much. Royal Beggars is actually one of the best songs on that album. So it makes total sense why it's the most listened by me from Architects, and top 6 on the list. Yeah, it's pretty good. Haunt Me by While She Sleeps, another banger. Absolutely incredible song. Love the guitars. Everything about the song is just screams quality. So I 100% agree with top 7 spot. I would even put them above I Prevail, but it's okay. Whitewashed by August Burns Red, obviously classic. The remixed version sounds incredible. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Alone by Being Is an Ocean, another great song by Being Is an Ocean. A little more traditional than Glow, but still a really good song, really good rock song. And my top 10 is Modern Misery by Architects, which is another banger. Really good song. Yeah, as I predicted, a lot of I Prevail. It's okay. It's a good band. It's a good album. I have no regrets. All right, I've been premium since 2018. Ooh, Whitechapel. You discovered 200 new artists this year, but you really vibed with Whitechapel. I really did. 14 of their songs from 2 albums. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, 2 albums is obviously, one is The Valley, which is one of the best albums this year, hands down. And the second one is, I guess, Mark of the Blade, because I was mostly just listening to The Valley. Yeah, it's a great band. It's a great album. I 100% agree. Where did this bring us? 37,000 minutes. It's not that much. 20 days, something like that. Okay, sure. I listen to music, I guess, for 20 days of my year, which is not that much. I've seen people having like 100,000 minutes and more. And music that define your decade. Well, obviously, I've been on Spotify only for 2 years, so it's not really saying much. But Architects has been my top artist in 2018 and 2019, obviously because of Holy Hell. Such a banger of an album. Royal Beggars was my top track in 2018. Paranoid is my top track in 2019. Ooh, grinding my gears a little bit. The artist of the decade is obviously Architects. Yep. And yeah, this is it. This is my Spotify wrap. Out of the 2 years that I've been on Spotify, my top artists are Architects, While She Sleeps, August Burns Red, NF, and I Prevail. I got some Polaris in my decade wrapped. The Remedy. I mean, I'm not disappointed, to be honest. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed not to see like Periphery there, because I've listened to Periphery quite a lot, but it's not even mentioned a single time. But I guess, I don't know. I'm genuinely satisfied. Architects, While She Sleeps, August Burns Red. Sounds like a pretty good top 3. Sounds like a pretty good lineup. Yeah, so this has been my Spotify Wrapped. I'm pretty satisfied. I'm pretty interested to see what my next year's Spotify Wrapped is gonna look like. Doubt it's gonna have Architects as top artists again. But yeah, this is my Spotify Wrapped. Let me know what your Spotify Wrapped is. I'm really interested to hear your 2019 in music. And yeah, thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.